Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a Shop My Stash. I usually do one once every 2 weeks, but this month it's been almost 4 weeks. It's been a bit of a hectic month. We've had some birthdays and so on. This is my vanity. You might notice that there are 3 mirrors on it. I also have these little red chairs here. I have 2 young daughters and they like to come and sit and do their makeup with Mummy when she does her makeup. So we have over here, this is one of my daughter's makeups and her brushes. This pink thing here, this is my jewellery box, disguised so that my younger daughter doesn't find it. I have some bigger palettes in here and all my smaller and normal eyeshadow palettes up here. Little rubbish bin there. Some of this is Project Pan. I have a Project Pan video. If it's not up already, it will be soon. Okay, this is a SHEGLAM blush. It is a cheeky jam colour. They have changed the packaging of these now and they're calling it like a lip and cheek. So it's in the shade Scarlet Sunset. And I use this at least once. Such a nice formula. It's like velvet. It just blends out to be like velvet. I've got this Colourpop Chaise pressed powder blush. I have picked up a little bit of Colourpop and Juvia's Place and things like that secondhand on Marketplace. They're a bit hard to get here in Australia. The freight postage is quite expensive, so that's that one. I wore this one at least once as well. It's not really going to show. Anyway, that's a nice peachy colour. I had this Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the colour Monster. I did wear this one once. It's just a nice shifty, it's like a pink shift. I use this W7. It's a glow primer. There's no shade, but I quite like this. It's a glowy primer. Yeah, I quite like that one. I guess you could probably use it as a highlighter as well if you wanted to. This is the Calming Fixing Spray with Hyaluronic and Vitamin E. I quite like this as well. It has a scent. Does it say what the scent is? No. It's like a floral scent. It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. But it has like a nice floral scent. And I quite like that. This one is Project Pan, and these 2 are Project Pan as well. I've got this Stay Matte Rimmel powder, mattifying lasting, in the shade 004 Sandstorm. Did use that a couple of times as well. The W7 Bright Eyes Under Eye Brightening and Setting powder, and I use this a few times as well. It doesn't have a shade. I guess it's just translucent. powder there. Okay, this, I just keep this in here. This is an eyebrow kit, powder kit that I keep in here just in case I want to use it. It's a Clarins one. It's quite old, so I don't know if you can still get it anymore. Right, this is the eye primer that I was using, Essence Eye Primer. I quite like it. It's fairly new to me, but I do like it. It seems to work pretty good. My eyelids do crease quite easily, so they seem to be taking care of that. I had, let's see what else have we got here. I've got these samples for SHEGLAM. This is the Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. I'm just keeping these in here at the moment to pan and use up. They are a lighter shade for me, and it is winter here at the moment, so I'm just using those up. It looks terrible. I just keep putting it back in the bag to try and stop it from drying out. This one here, this is a primer, like a pore blurring primer. I'm just unofficially panning that one. I should have put it in my project pan, maybe next time. I've got this glitter fix primer. I just keep it in here in case I need it. That's right. I had this in the shade Sand Beige. Genius Super Smart Cream Foundation. I used this quite a few times. I don't mind it. It is a bit of a fairer shade for me, so I'm trying to get some use out of it while my skin is a bit lighter. And this is a corrector that I keep in here, just for correcting under the eyes and any spots. These two are Project Pan. What else have we got here? We've got my mascara. I just keep that one in there. Okay, this one is a waterproof Princess Lash. Waterproof in the colour black. I don't mind this. Yeah, I quite like it. It's quite volumizing. I've also got this one, SHEGLAM Long at Last. And that one's in black as well. It doesn't say anywhere on it, but that one's in black as well. This one is a tubing mascara, and I do like it, but very natural looking. So if I'm, you know, it's really only good for natural makeup, or else you can't really see it. So I don't wear that one as much, but I have those in there. I've just got some, I just keep most of my eyeliners here and lip liners over here. Around. These are a bunch of brushes that I like to use, so I like to have on hand, and a little fan for drying the setting spray. And then when I use the brushes, I put them in here, and that way it's a bit easier for me to tell which ones need to be cleaned and which ones don't. I do have to go through and check because my daughter likes to play with the brushes. I think that one need a wash. Right, let's see. Right, so I had these face palettes in. This is Ulta 3. It's an Australian brand. I'm not sure if these ones are available anymore. I think they have like duos now, but it's in the shade The Cheek of It, and I use this one quite a lot. I do like it. You've got some of them are matte, some of them are glowy. And then we've got this face palette, which is Ultra 3 again. There we go. And that's in the shade Baked Highlight and Contour Palette, Face of the Day. There's not really any shade. I'm also not sure if this one is available anymore, because they also have a duo now as well. So these two on the end, these I think are like matte powders, like brightening powders. There's this one's matte, I think, and this one's matte. These three are highlighters, and that one is like a glowy bronzer. So I use that one a few times as well. Quite like that. I had this e.l.f. palette, 18 Hit Wonders. I used this one a couple of times, which I quite like. This, quite like the e.l.f. Formula. And then we've got this one, if you're going to be able to see, W7 Total Eclipse palette. Here we go, that's better. This is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. And I use that one a couple of times as well. Quite like that as well. This one here, W7 Jungle in the shade Crocodile. I did use this one a couple of times as well. I think it might be a dupe for another Huda Beauty one. And I've had this one in my Shop My Stash for the last 2 times. I still haven't touched it yet. It's beautiful. I'm just a bit intimidated by it because it is quite dark, but I'm going to leave that one in because I want to use it. So we'll just leave that one in there. Next time, let's see. So what I like to do when I do my Shop My Stash, I like to put a towel out on the bed and I lay out any of my cream and powder products and just give them a spritz with alcohol before I put them away, and that way I know I should be able to get the most out of them that I can. So I'll just set them up for you, and we'll come back and I'll show you what I do there. Okay, so I don't know if anyone else does this or not. I imagine that this is what the makeup artists do between their jobs when they see different people. And yeah, I mean, I imagine this is what the makeup artists do when they're between jobs. They spray all their things down with alcohol and make sure it's clean and germ free. I do have a couple of daughters, and sometimes they do sneak their little fingers into things, so I do like to, you know, make sure everything's okay before I put it back away again. So I'll just leave that there for you know, 10 minutes or something to evaporate off of it, and then we'll put them back away in the drawers. I also do try to clean my brushes when I do my Shop My Stash, and that way I have all fresh brushes when I start off with my fresh makeup. So we'll go into my drawers now and pick out some new products, which I'm looking forward to because it's been an awfully long time since we had a switch out. So we'll do that now. Okay, so hopefully this angle is okay. This is my powders, foundation and concealer and face palettes in here. And let's see, I need a powder and a primer. I haven't used this primer for a while. Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. It doesn't really seem to do a lot, but it is very hydrating, so we'll put that one in. And as for a powder, I think we'll go with this one. This is a finishing powder, OXX Cosmetics. This is a Kmart brand. It's just translucent, so we'll grab that one. Yeah. We'll grab that one, and I'll also grab this one here, Napoleon set. I did get this one second hand. Grab that one as well. And my other powders back. Now for I do have a concealer in the Shop My Stash, but I've got quite a few fair concealers at the moment, so this one, or this one, I think we'll grab the OXX one again. And that is in the shade Nude. Let's see, what's next? Foundation. Okay, I'm going to pick this one, foundation stick in OXX as well. It's in the shade Nude as well, which is also a bit fair for me. So we'll grab that one, try and get some use out of it while I'm a bit on the light side still. I think I might actually also put this one in. It is the shade Natural, which was the darker shade, but it's still a bit on the fair side for me. So it's really only one I can use in winter, so I'll put that one in as well to try and get some use out of it. Right, face palettes. I want this one. Actually, I have some new blushes and highlights from my haul, which I did. That should be up already. So I think we'll just pick one of those and some of those ones, and I'll just change the view for you. Okay, this is the Single Eyeshadows Bronzer Highlighter and Blush drawer. I hope this angle is okay. So we need some, I have one bronzer in my project pan. So let's see what else do we have that is a bit on the light side for me. Yeah. Oh, this is, I think we'll try this one. I bought this one second hand and I don't think I've used it yet, so that's quite nice. Give that one a go. It's in the shade Beige, so give that one a try. Gosh, I forgot I had that one. Let's see what else. I think that'll do. We have one in my project pan as well, so that's two bronzers. Now, highlight. This one's new to me, in the shade Lucid. So that's that one. I think we'll give that one a go. Can you see that? Anyway, we'll give that one a go. This one here is also new to me. I need tiny little bits for this. That one's nice. I'm going to capture it. There it is. That one's in the shade Flying Comet. That's a new SHEGLAM one. Should I try and find something a bit more natural? Go with this one, Revlon Skin Lights, and this is in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. Now for some blushes. Oh, we've got lots of new ones. I think I would like to try this orange one. It's from SHEGLAM, and that is in the shade Cordially Yours. Give it a little swatch. And Spring Blossom. Okay, I might put one of these in. I might put the Spring Blossom one in. Spring Blossom, SHEGLAM, Cheeky Colour Jam. These can be a lip or a cheek. And the formula is like velvet. It goes on like velvet. It's so nice. Let's see what else. What else we have. Has anyone ever seen this brand before? I found it at Rivers. It was only like, I don't know, $2. They had a few different shades there. It's not too bad. It's quite pigmented. Let's see what else should we have. I think I might put one of these in. This one, Retro Dream Cheek Tint. Is there a shade in the shade Citrus? That's that one. It doesn't smell like anything. It just smells like a bit like crayons, but just brand new, so it shouldn't be bad. What else? Is that everything from this drawer? I think that's it. Okay. Okay. This is my eyeshadow palette area. And let's see. These three are new to me. They are the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones that I bought in that sale. So I think we'll pick one of them. We'll pick the Nouveau palette. That one. Let's see. What else? I think I might pick one of these Australis palettes. Yeah, Dream of Me. We still have the Juvia's Place one, so we'll just pick one more small palette. Let's see. So this is the eyeshadow palettes that we have today, and I picked the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. I don't mind this one, it's got a good spray on it too if you can get it to go. And for an eye primer, I picked the SHEGLAM Ready Set Primer. For lips, I just use them organically as I do my looks. And this is what I had chosen for last time. I like to have a gloss, like a plumping gloss in. I use this pumping gloss in the shade Pink. Change that for this one in the shade Nude. Back. I also had the other plumping gloss in the shade Coral. That one's I quite like that. You can see it's been used quite a bit. So this one is an Ultra 3 and it's in the shade Mauve Blush, and this one is Colour by TVN. It's a brand that we find in the chemists here, and that is in the shade French Kiss. It's only about as cheap as the Ultra 3, which is only a few dollars. It's very affordable. Ultra 3 again in the shade Siren. This one, another Ultra 3 in the shade Brown Sugar. Emco Beauty Lip Lacquer, and has it got a shade Cupid. And this one is a Sports Girl. It's rubbing off in the shade Lunar Glitter. Right, and here are all the swatches for all of those. So all we've got left is this one, which is my plumping gloss. This one is a sugar scrub. Show you what that looks like from the Body Shop. It's quite old, but it still smells okay. It still works. And these two are in my project pan. I think that's everything for today. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.